when we talk about the fork pressure test, IDDSI did have a big detailed discussion about it with pureed foods. It's supposed to be a smooth consistency of very fine particles. Chewing is not required when you have puree. It's held together with just a little bit of structure. It's slippery enough to move easily and swallow with minimal effort. The thing they're concerned about is that there are gelled foods or molded which may become too sticky or firm over time as that sets. And on the left there, I'm showing that they had a whole special issue on purees where they talked about these issues in great detail, and they want to make sure that when you push on them that things remain soft. The fork spoon separation test is so similar to the fork pressure test that I just demonstrate them at the same time. We use this for level 6 and level 7 easy to chew, and basically you're going to take the fork on its side, as you can see on the next slide, and we're going to apply about that 15 kilopascals of pressure until the thumbnail blanches, and you should be able to cut the food apart very simply without any problem. So when we come to the camera here, I have it ready to do the fork pressure test. So first thing I would do on this chicken is I would push it till my thumbnail blanches, and you can see that this one, because this was actually grilled chicken, it's not going to break apart very easily. I can get it there when I do it a few different times. If you want to check this on the balance as another way to do this, when I push with 390 grams of force, what I'm seeing here is that it's not really breaking that apart at all. So I would fail this, and that's what's going to happen when you use grilled foods, especially something like chicken, versus having something that is boiled or poached or sous vide or something like that, where you can get the meat really tender. Facilities have to begin to think about the method of preparation they're using so that they can get the intended result. When we go to the broccoli, you can see that the broccoli is going to squash very easily with my fork, and it breaks through very easily, and on the balance it's kind of the same thing. It just breaks and it's kind of permanently squashed. I think there's a finger test too where I can take this and just kind of squish it. So these are very easy, and again, if we go to that separation test, when I push here my thumbnail blanches long before I can cut it, and on the broccoli it breaks very easily. So you can see these differentiate between the textures of these different foods quite easily, and so with the chicken you would have to pick up something else to do. What is something you can do if you can't change your method of preparation? People who are on a soft and bite-sized diet generally can eat something that is minced and moist. So that's probably what they would have to do in this case. If that was the chicken they had today and they didn't have any alternatives, you could see people who are on a level 6 soft and bite-sized diet eating a main dish that is minced and moist. Simply because when they tested it, it didn't pass, so they processed everything into minced and moist.